Hey guys, it's Cooper from Beyond Country Roads. And the other day, Craig and I sat down with my grandfather and let him tell us a story that frankly is a story that I have heard my entire life. This is a story that has shaped the way that I have became a woodsman and what has kept me going over the years of trials that you don't get a buck or that you don't have the success that you want. This is a story about a buck that my grandfather killed in 1974 on the second week of rifle season here in West Virginia. In 1974, deer in West Virginia really weren't that plentiful. So for him to kill this buck at that era is a huge accomplishment. And the coolest part about this story is, he never got this buck officially scored. We roughly know what it scores, but it's not something that was ever really focused on for him back then. Just the story alone is the coolest part of this story being told. Much time has passed since he killed this buck, and as the years go on, his memory has faded, but the story has always remained the same. He has always told the exact same story, and he still can to this day. So you had the day off at work.
I was working for Cooling and Water Conditioning, and I got up next morning. It was a better day than what it is today, but it was raining, and I said, I'm not going out in this rain. So I just sit here and drink another cup of coffee, and Mom started getting on me. Oh, they give you the day off, you better go hunting. And I said, look out there, woman. It's not even daylight yet. It's pouring down the rain. So she finally nagged me till I went. So I got my gun and put my thing on my scope to keep it dry.
Yeah.
So I started hoofing it out through there. I just went out this line fence. Get through the barbed wire fence about tearing my poncho up, the biggest thing. And it was just the other side of this gap out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it was, just the other side of it. He was probably less than 40, 50 yards when I shot.
Was he?
I mean, if I missed him, I needed my butt kicked.
Did you look at him through the binoculars first, or?
No, I could see him good enough without binoculars.
Yeah.
Now, I learned a lesson on that other one back here. Just a year or two before that. It may have been a little better buck than what this one was.
Really?
I think.
You missed the other one?
He got away from me some way. I'm not sure what happened. I know I drug on it for maybe 50 yards, and I was laying down on the ground panting. I couldn't get it to go anymore. But isn't here luckily Rodney came along on this one. Nano didn't do his dragon, did you, or did she?
I don't think so. Didn't Dad come home from school early because he was sick?
He was sick, wanting to be hunting is what he was doing.
Yeah. Who went to pick him up from school?
Marty did.
Did she? And then she helped you drag, didn't she?
She drove the car up this road and around to next to that. I don't think that yellow house was there then.
No, probably wasn't.
She walked over to the fence and
yeah.
we slid it under her and she grabbed a horn and pulled on us. I think.
What did Dad say when he saw the buck?
He had a grin ear to ear.
I'm sure he did. When you killed that buck, was everybody in town coming to see it?
There's a few people around. I can't remember who all did show up.
Yeah. I bet people, whenever people see that buck, they have a hard time believing it was killed here.
Yeah. I think the one the year before that was better than this one, I think.
It'd be hard to beat that one. That one's pretty big.
Yeah. It's hard to say from one year to the next which buck's the best and everything, but they're all bucks, and they were all killed right here on the farm.
Yeah. What kind of gun did you shoot it with?
All six.
.6?
That's the only thing I've ever killed a deer with is an all six.
Yeah?
Just, and that's it, they drop. That's the only deer rifle I've ever had. Well, I've had some others. I had a 30-30 and just well throw rocks at me to use one of them.
You make some people mad saying that.
Yeah.
Not me, but
The only thing we miss is taking the movie camera back there, dragging it under the fences and over on the booths, putting it in the car back here and everything. I remember Marty saying, "Don't you get blood all over my seat."
Where'd you put that in the car?
I put it in the trunk.
Put it in the trunk?
Yeah.
That must have been a big trunk in that car.
Yeah, well, you can fold the legs up pretty good on those things.
Yeah, those cars back then were like boats.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a big car. Big old Chevy 4-door.
Did you ever take any pictures of that buck?
I think I did.
So I've never seen a picture of that buck.
Really, I was going to ask.
Yeah.
You'd have thought I would have, but
Yeah, you'd have thought. If you look in the West Virginia State Record Book, you won't find his name. If you ask him what this deer scored, he won't be able to tell you. But if you ask him to tell you the story, he'll smile, look up from his coffee, and tell you every last word of the legend of Lost Creek.